Hello everyone, I welcome you all to the live session, second live session of automation in manufacturing. It's a NPTEL online certification course. Myself, Shri Krishna Joshi from Department of Mechanical Engineering, IIT Guwahati. I really appreciate your response, appreciation, and kind words about the course through your feedback. It's really very encouraging to the team NPTEL, IIT Guwahati, as well as myself for such a good response. Now the registration of the exam has already started. I request you all to register to the examination as soon as possible and appear for the examination. This is a very good course that you will get the certificate as well. So unless and until you do give the examination, it would be it's of you can say not of that of meaningful to know where are you exactly in this automation in manufacturing. Well, till now we have finished 8 weeks and 4 more weeks are remaining about this course. And till now, we have seen many aspects of automation in manufacturing. As I mentioned in my previous live session as well, the entire focus of this course to develop the technocrats or engineers who can develop the automated systems. So in view of this, only this entire syllabus has been framed and the content has been developed. We have seen till week 3 in our previous live session. From week 4 onward, the sensors have started. So as we have seen, you can say the sensors are the most integral part, or you can say most important part of the automated systems. There are a variety of sensors being used in the industry, and these sensors we have seen in a very detailed way. One entire week was on that. After that, microprocessor technology, it's the brain of the automated manufacturing systems that we have seen various allied aspects or concepts related to microprocessor, microcontroller, microcomputer, then signal processing devices, and then we went for drives, electrical drives. We have seen hydraulic drives and pneumatic drives as well. And recently we started about the mechanisms as well. So after learning the sensors, then microprocessor based systems, we have also seen various mechanisms which are often used in automated manufacturing systems. And one very common and important mechanism is the CAM mechanism. So we spend one entire hour on the CAM mechanism. Well, till now we are here. In next week, in next few weeks, we'll be learning the CNC technologies and the CNC programming. That would be much more interesting to you all of you. Right. So with this, the brief about this last 1 month. Now I would like to take up some of your questions. One question I have been asked, like, sir, what about the projects? The BTech student has asked a question. How can we use automation in manufacturing course to decide our project, BTP? So BTP or the BTech project, it's a you can say very important element as far as a BTech curriculum is concerned. And if you choose a right BTech project, it will definitely pay you back in terms of a good job, and you can have a you can say a good career as well in this direction. So in this automation in manufacturing, you might have seen there are various aspects. The hardware aspects are there, software aspects are there, and even conceptual things are also there. So based upon your your strength. For example, some students are very good in soft skills, that softwares. Some are very much interested to develop the controllers. They are interested to have some hardware things. Some are very good in CAD. Some are very good in fabrication, go for the actual manufacturing. Or some are good in even go for some sort of like managerial or industrial engineering related aspects in automation and manufacturing. So you analyze your own strengths, your likes, and accordingly you choose a particular topic. It's ocean, my friends. Automation and manufacturing is endless and it has enormous opportunities. You take any topic, for example, a small utility which will help in our domestic life or in a office life as well, or in our education or in a social life, which would be useful to the. So you have to observe what are the problems which are around us, and one of the small problem you can take up in automation. For example, how can the automation can help to elderly people? How automation can be helpful to minimize the drudgery? How automation can be helpful to uh, uh, safeguard the human beings in hazardous environment? How automation can be helpful to solve the environmental related problems? So many such things are there where you can apply the automation. Fine, I will not go into the details of the slides. Already the slides are with you. Well, now I would like to take up the questions which are there online. Yeah. Fine. See live session. Any in Teams? Anybody's there in the live session? Fine, right. So I can see here Chandar, Sankarlal, Prateek, Vikas. Yeah, so you can ask the questions now. Yeah, hello, Dhruv Verma. Hello, Arnab.
Good evening, Professor.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
Professor, can you explain a little bit about programmable logic controller, PLC?
Okay, what exactly you want to have in PLC? Yeah, so PLCs are, you can say, the industrial controllers that we are using, and we can do the program and these are the special cases of the microprocessor based controllers. But the construction of the PLCs are rugged in the sense they have been designed and fabricated and made in a such a way that they can sustain in the harsh industrial environments. So in general, if you just go to the shop floor, you'll find that there are a lot of dust, humidity, or the grease, or you can say the vibration or the noise of the big. So these processors are protected from such all the environments, and there are only the input and output terminals are open. So the entire the PLC system is being protected from such environment. So it is a regular microprocessor, and here you can program. The programmer can program it, and according to the instructions of the programmer, it works.
Okay, thank you, Professor. Can you suggest any textbook for learning more about that PLC programming, Professor?
PLC programming, there are many books, but I suggest for the students, it's a very good like Bolton, W. Bolton.
That mechatronics book.
Mechatronics book. The simple
that,
programming is there, yeah. It,
oh,
it doesn't have any in-depth details about the PLC program. But there is Ramesh Gaonkar is also there. Ramesh Gaonkar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Professor.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Arnab is asking about alternate to PLCs and development boards like Arduino to use in automation. Yes, certainly we can use Arduino because Arduino are nowadays all we are finding easy to program or easy to handle. That's okay. But PLC is an entirely different concept, my friend. In PLC, the construction itself is there to sustain the industrial environment. Just now I have answered the question. If you are able to control the functions, industrial functions, and protect the Arduino-based boards from the environment, that can also be used. So it would be a good project, basically. So you can try this. Yeah, Arnab is asking about the next question, that how fuzzy power electronic controller can be designed efficiently. Fuzzy power electronic controller. Will you just spell out what exactly the question? The power electronic controller means you want to develop a controller which will efficiently manage the consumption of electric power. Arnab, please elaborate your question a little bit so that I can answer. What is the best practice PLC troubleshooting? Okay, so PLC troubleshooting best practice means what? Preventive maintenance, or it's preventive maintenance only of the PLCs. That's a best practice. Don't wait. The PLC will get filled down and then you have to go for it. So the periodic maintenance, it's a best practice for the PLC troubleshooting. And you can have the advanced sensors, or you can say the protection, much more protection to be given to avoid any sort of exposure of the PLCs to the much more harsh environment. For example, the sudden the spikes in the electric current. Yeah. Fine. So Arnab is asking about electrical power consumption, right? Electronic power controller. Yeah, instead of going for the fuzzy, probably the fuzzy based power controller may not be that efficient in this case. Now we can have the smart power electronic controllers. Already a lot of such kind of concepts are coming out. There is one controller has been developed by PSG Tech Coimbatore. There is a center, COE, the DST has sponsored a center, and they developed a smart electronic based electric power consumption system, which has inbuilt sensors. And based upon the sensors, the user can have the idea about the power consumption first, and moreover, the environmental aspects as well. For example, on the shop floor, something goes wrong. Say some fire has come up. So this the energy meter is sensing that and giving the alarms to that. Moreover, the energy meter is also giving or is enabling you to modify the parameters manually but in a smart way, it's still I have not seen such kind of energy meter, but it would be a very good idea to go for it. Yeah, so I will answer the questions one by one. Yeah, so I'm getting some questions related to challenges in manufacturing automation, and then the technical skills that mechanical engineering. Well, before that, there is a question related to on and off delayed timer. I have confused between them. Right. Okay. So off delay timer is basically a delayed off. It's very simple here. Delayed off means we are cutting down the electrical supply uh, to the circuitry, but still the operation is going on. And after a certain amount of time, then the effect will come out. So if you are removing the electrical supply to the circuitry, immediately it will not get affected. And after some time, it will the things would be done. So that is a off delay. It's a delayed off sort of timer. Now, the next question is the challenges in manufacturing automation. So Arnab is asking, there are huge challenges, my friend. As already I have asked, already I have talked about the BTech projects. There are many societal applications, particularly automation in India. We can apply to farm sectors. Our major population, our main thing is our farms agriculture, but still we are that much not we are not that much using the automation or mechanization of farms, where we can increase its produce or to reduce the wastage. So there we can use the automation. We can reduce the drudgery. We can use the automation in the defense sector as well. We are more reliant on the other countries. Now slowly we are now getting self-reliant, but all you guys can come up with our own things, then it would be of very good thing. Medical is also there, the medical industry, the automation in medical industry. And one important sector is the small scale industries. One simple thing there's a textile industry, for example, food processing. So everywhere the automation is required. What are the top technical skills that mechanical engineers have while working with firm using automation? Yeah, mechanical engineering, there are no extra skills are required because all the universities do have the curriculum, which is having courses related to electrical engineering, electrical motors, basic electronics, programming is also there, and automatic control systems. So if you take this courses seriously, there is no need of any extra course required because most of the electrical and production engineering curriculums, we have been taking up this kind of thing. Okay, now I will take some of the questions. Some students are online. Yeah. Yes. Chandar, yeah. Some questions are there. Let me just take them. Fine. Okay, so Chandar is asking about the registration. Right, you will get the confirmation, my friend. You can write to NPTEL. NPTEL team can help you to solve the registration related issues. Certainly your thing would be resolved. No, you don't worry about this. Yeah, so there is one question by Pratik Devkate. Sir, can you please guide some courses which would be helpful for future in automobile sector? Okay, so in automobile sector, basically you can have some courses related to electrical engineering, because now electrical engineering will be very much useful because all the automobiles would be looking after the EVs, that electrical vehicles. So I would like to suggest you can have some sort of electrical engineering related courses. The next is the energy. You can also see some of the courses related to energy and vibration or the dynamics of the automobiles. That is also a core area to be work upon. Fine. I hope I have given the question related to the courses. So let me find out some of the relevant courses in IITs which can help you, or in NPTEL. Yeah, there is a question about the Modbus. Modbus is a protocol, and it is generally to have the interface between the PLC and the computer. So here the compatibility is based upon what type of PLC you're using, or it's very similar to the FANUC controller that we use in a CNC controller. So of course, if you are having the proper the protocol, then then you can utilize it. After completion of the course, which industry we can expect a job? Okay, after completion of the course, you can get job in the manufacturing companies, say in automobile, because now the automation is everywhere. In the design of automated systems, as well as there are some you can say companies, those who are manufacturing components to supply the major sector, that is the automobile sector, so or aviation sector as well. So everywhere you can work, farm, food processing. So in all the manufacturing related companies you can. Can industrial automation or automatic control save the mining industry? So I am not understanding what you mean by save the mining industry. Mining industry is surviving. It's even flourishing. So certainly it will enhance the efficiency of mining industry. It will enhance. Yeah, about the courses which some of the student has asked about in the industrial automation. Now, this course is more on the technology development. So there are certain theory courses are there in NPTEL, as well as in other online platforms, or in university as well. Those who are more focused on the business development or industrial engineering, that also management related aspects of the automation, that also comes into the automation in manufacturing. Yeah, there was a question about the nameplate. Okay, sir, how I know from AC or DC? Okay, it's a very interesting question. So DC, the voltage. AC, the frequency is given, my friend. Okay, and many more details are there on the nameplate. So if you observe the DC voltage and the voltage plus frequency, that will certainly give. Any suggestions on a rotational speed pickup? You want to know the sensor? Yeah, optical encoder you can use in case of rotational speed pickup. Or if suppose you want to have optical encoder is fine. Then what is one question about the interlock as well in a control system? If I'm right, interlock and what is the interlock? So whether the question is with respect to the electrical interlock or mechanical interlock. Now there is another question. Will the pneumatic and electro-pneumatic practical help me in PLC programming? Okay. See, PLC programming is entirely different, my friend. See, certainly electro-pneumatics is required because the pneumatics, in certain cases, in pneumatics, the mechanical things are entirely not possible by using the PLCs. So there has to be some electrical interface or you can say we have to control the actions of pneumatic based systems. So there the electrical or electronics things are required, and then only we can control them by using the PLC. So certainly electro-pneumatics is essential for the PLC programming. Yeah, thank you for the appreciation. Yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of questions I'm getting for the NPTEL exam. Yeah, NPTEL exams are very straightforward, very simple exams. And all the questions are of MCQ type that we call multiple choice questions. So there would be, as far as the automation in manufacturing is concerned, each question will have 4 options, and out of 4 options, only one option will be correct. So you have to choose as far as from your side the best or the correct option. And there would be 50 questions, and the duration is the 3 hours. It's ample duration is there, and 50 questions you have to solve. Each question is carrying 2 marks. And the entire thing is for the 100 marks. Moreover, there is a weight given for your submission of the assignments. There would be total 12 assignments, and out of 12 assignments, the best 8 would be considered. So even though if you miss 1 or 2, it's okay. Don't worry about that. But do not miss more than 8. It will affect your score. So 25% weight is from the assignments which you are submitting, and 75% is from your theory. And if you follow the lectures regularly, if you listen the video or audio of the, if you listen the content, and if you go through the slides, of course it's possible. It's no need to worry about this. So any more question? Yeah, what is the percentage of PID application in industry? See, quantitatively, we cannot. I cannot answer this question. No, I don't have data with me right now. Of course, PID is very useful, but I don't have the data of the percentage of the PID in the industry. Fine. If there are no more questions, we can stop today for the second session, second live session. I hope the next weeks you will enjoy. You will have CNC programming, CNC based technologies, and some sort of case studies as well. Okay. So till then, goodbye and happy puja to all of you.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah. NPTEL team, is that fine?